Okay, everyone. Not gonna lie, I ran out of ideas of what to do for a video, so I pondered for a while and thought, what should I do for a video? Well, then it hit me. Maybe I should give y'all the warning that not many YouTubers give you about VR chat. First of all, there are crashes. The This is the number one problem with VR chat. Crashes. You can get them either by people's avatars, which overload whatever the hell you're using, or there's like certain avatars out there that people make that are made to make you crash. But there's also the chance you might just crash by giants walking through you and stuff like that. That tends to do it too. Now, let's see, what would be the second problem? Oh yeah, there's, let's just say there's weird and obnoxious people. Let me define weird. We're talking about people who would sexually assault you. Yeah, that's a problem on here. There are people like that. It's not every time you'd run into them, but it happens. Um, there's like highly sexual avatars too that make you highly uncomfortable. I'm not going to show them, of course, because I refrain from ever using them. Alright, not only that, you got people that invade your personal space like it's an everyday thing. You also got people who ruin gameplay and people who just absolutely do everything they can to make sure you don't have a good time. Now, let's see, what else is there? Oh, yeah. There's also the fact that, well, since I'm on Quest, I can't give you like a full definition of all the problems, but I can at least give the Quest users the Quest problems. Now, the problem with Quest is, if you don't have Link or any special means to activate the PC part like I do currently, same problem. I can't do it either. But for Quest users, you can never see like PC avatars, which does cause problems because when you see the gray robot, you can't tell if you're looking at their face. They could be all the way down here. They could be all the way up there. You wouldn't know. It's complicated. Let's see. What are the other ones? Oh yeah, every so often there's this weird bug that if you like if you put seated play while you were standing up. I mean, by the time you watch this video, maybe they got rid of it. I don't know. It's possible they could have gotten rid of it, but yeah, every so often it kind of bugs out, so no matter if you're in seated play, you're still like crouched down, like as if you're in standing play because it would force it. Uh, let's see. Oh, there's also some worlds where it kind of splits your visual, so one's kind of wonky with the other one normal, and normally that can be fixed with one thing. Just close one of your eyes and everything looks normal, but yeah, it is a problem. It's happened. There's also this. Every so often, it's like really hard to move forward right because of the walking kind of wonky, and depending on how much you use your controller, there's a chance you'll spin a full angle when you're doing this. That's another problem. I don't think you can fix that. Trust me, I've tried. There might be like special types of spray or something to help fix the controller issue, but yeah. Alright. And there's the updates. Don't get me started on the updates. They cause a lot more problems than they fix. Every so often the updates would cause like either more lag or certain worlds you've gone to, you can't go to anymore, or stuff like avatars like stuff like this would all look like a giant ball of, well, how do I say it? Pixels. It looks like messed up pixels. Like there's a world with a Goku that I know of that his Kamehameha starts looking like black squares that just line out. That was all caused because of an update. It completely screwed up the effect, and yeah, that's another problem. Now, there's all sorts of other things. I could go on with this forever, but yeah. Uh, I'm also sorry if I'm ruining this for some kids out there and their parents are watching this. I apologize, but it does have an age restriction on VR chat, but almost no one listens to it, and there's a reason why. Because some weird people are on here. Let's see. You also got people who are severely racist and rude. That's unavoidable. There's people like that out there. Hell, half of them even have like buddies that they gang up on you with. Technically, I did have a video on that before, but my voice wasn't in the audio, so you couldn't hear my side of how this started, unfortunately. So I couldn't really put that in the video because, you know, my voice wasn't there. So there would have been no point. It would make that guy look like a major ass, though, which he was being. Let's see. What else haven't I gotten to? Oh, yeah. There's also the problem that if you tell someone you have phantom sense, they're more likely to either violate you or stab you repeatedly in here. They don't give a damn. No one does. It's terrible. But yeah, let's see. Any other problems I can think of? Let's see. Oh yeah, there's that. In one of my videos, you saw how my derpy avatar kind of became a giant when sitting down on a tank. Yeah, some avatar seats for some reason mess up the avatars and make them like jumbo size. It's crazy, but that's a problem. Uh, let's see what else. I know there's more. I'm trying to think about it. Oh yeah, if you think you won't like see like heavily sexual stuff on here, you'd be wrong. See, VR chat has like this whole area they have to comb through to get rid of those, and they basically like get on the ones that are being reported the most. But yeah, there's a chance you could be chased by like lizards with giant dicks that leak and throb. That was my experience the first time it happened to me, like when I was being... Yeah, basically it was a whole bunch of scalies with purple, throbbing, leaking dicks, and... Yeah, very horrifying experience I don't want to experience a second time. Ever. That's like my worst nightmare. See, I don't swing that way, and being chased by a whole bunch of lizard men like that is definitely not on my bucket list. That's terrifying to me. It's almost as bad as you know what? I'm not even going to go there. Let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah, some of the PC users can kind of be assholes to Quest users. They're like, oh, you can't afford that shit, you're poor. Stuff like that. Like I said, people are just really cruel on here. They don't stop. Ever. This is why you have a mute button or a block button, because they normally won't stop, and I gotta decline that real quick. Sorry, buddy. There we go. Alright, see what else is there. Oh, right. Um, Most of y'all might not have a problem with this, but some do. There's there's the ERPers. Yeah, they get really bad in here. I'm not going to go into that, but there's also the fact that most of the girls you are talking to in here have a heavy chance of being a dude with either using their vocal cords to sound like a chick that's very convincing, or using like some sort of voice modifier. It's a yeah, it's a tough thing to figure out. I could give you a hint on how to figure out if they're a dude or not. Normally, just wait until they get really pissed off. I found out dudes cannot keep that voice up when they're angry. Like, not a single one of them has. And if you annoy the crap out of them enough, you'll most likely know if they're a chick or not. I wouldn't recommend doing that to figure it out, though. Just wait until they like get upset about something. That's usually when you can tell. Um. All right. Yeah. There's also going back to the crashing one. Uh. What can I say? Crash sucks. Every so often, you'll either like very rarely will it send you back to your home, but more of a chance of being kicked all the way to your menu on your headset. That's that's more possible than the other one. It's bad. Let's see what else. Oh yeah. VR chat. There's a chance the world you love could be shut down forever because of some BS somebody else pulled. So that's another problem with like VR chat, I guess. I mean, if you call it that a problem. Uh, let's see. All right, yeah. There's also the people that would ask for help on how to do stuff, but then they don't listen to a single word you're saying to them. There's people like that too. Like they'd ask you, and then you're like, okay, I'll help you, and then they make you repeat over and over again on purpose because they find it hilarious. Yeah. Uh, well, I gotta check how long this video has been so far. Like I said, I had no idea what else to do, so I decided to say all the bad parts of VR chat to give you the heads up. Um, Only got like 12 minutes in here. Alright. You know what? I might as well waste some time in saying what my bad experiences on VR chat. I've already told you about the reptiles with the rep penises. Yeah, that was the thing. I've also been chased by a person with a female character that had like a giant dong. Like, when I say massive, I mean it was bigger than my hand. Especially if I bought it in a fist, it was bigger than that. And worst part is they kept asking me to sit on it. Yeah, I wanted nothing to do with that. And when I refused to sit on it, yeah, it ejected something, alright. Yep, that was something, alright. There was also, and let's just say if anyone's ever raged in a game, it's heavily possible to rage in VR chat. Like, very, very possible. It's even more possible if you try to play Among Us on here. And yes, you heard me right. Among Us is on VR chat. I was surprised by that too. Also, recommendation, if you ever play Among Us on VR chat, I recommend you cut off your fingers because newsflash, when you're clicking buttons, there's a heavy chance somebody fucking notices. I've experienced that firsthand. It's bad. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, some of the worlds in the games kind of have bugs to where you get stuck somewhere. Like, I was playing, like, that Bomberman kind of game y'all saw in my last video, and I got pinned against a wall. It was pretty bad, and then I blew up, and then I lost my mind. But yeah, let's see what else is there. Oh yeah, there's hmm. You know what? I'm not sure I should talk about that one. You know, I'm going to refrain from talking about that one. God, I know this video is going to suck for a lot of people. I'm sorry. But like I said, I had no idea what else to do. Hmm. Oh, yeah. You know, there's actually some worlds where everything just stays blurry. When I say blurry, I mean like you walk like this and you're going like so slow that everything blurs. Like it's not even processing the world right. That that's been an experience I've had a few times. It's not fixable. At least not that I know of. It doesn't work. Uh, then you got those annoying people that are like, "Hey man, can I clone your avatar?" You keep saying no, but they're like, "Come on, man, come on, please, I'll give you this." But what they have is garbage, and you're like, "Dude, I don't want to allow cloning," and they'll pester you for like give or take half an hour if they're desperate enough. Uh, hmm. Oh, then you got those people that play music through their headset. Now those people actually do agitate me to the point where I'm like, okay, guy, I gotta mute you. It's too much. You keep playing this stuff. Um. Oh god. All right. There's also some people who use their avatars to blind you. That's something that happened to me more than twice. They'll even do that stuff to win a game, like to make you walk off a cliff or like not be able to know where they're at because you're too blinded to be able to. Uh, and then you got like your friends that you make who spam the ever living crap out of you when you keep declining their stuff. They're like spamming you repeatedly, and sorry, I'm a little tired. I haven't got any sleep. Um, then there is like I've only experienced this a few times. I actually set a rule because of it now. Um, then there's those kids that completely embarrass the crap out of you. They're like, "Hey, you know this guy? He's my friend. That guy's my friend right there." And I'm like, "Oh God, please no, no, stop! Come on, don't do this to me." And they're like, "He's such a good guy," and I'm like, "Oh, stop, please." Like when you have friends, you know how that must feel. Like one of your friends starts doing that next to all of your other friends, and you're like, "Oh God, no." No, it's like that moment when your parents like come into your school and go, "That's my boy," and stuff with all of your friends nearby. Like, yeah, it's like that. It's the same amount of embarrassment. It's pretty bad. All right. Oh yeah. There's also the fact that VR chat doesn't tell you all the controls. This is why so many people get in VR chat. Like, what's how do I do this? How do I save that? How do I block that? How do I hide that? How do I mute that? No one knows because when you start the tutorial, it really doesn't tell you that stuff, which is quite sad. But on the bright side, you do have people like me who would be willing to help you straight up. No questions asked. Would be willing to help you out there. But yeah. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end this video because, like I said, this is telling you all the stuff that you have to watch out for, and I gotta admit, I even think this video is going to be pretty boring, but I had no idea what to do, and I'm kind of rushing because, like I said a few moments ago, I did not get any sleep. None at all. I'm running on coffee right now, and that's barely keeping me going as it is. I was going to do games from a thing called SideQuest, but something went horribly wrong. So maybe in a couple of days, not just a week, I will do another video. But that'll have to be a moment where I actually get decent sleep, because I did not get that today. Alright, so I believe we're going to end the video here because I don't have anything else I can remember about mentioning that's bad about VRChat. But remember, there's all the good sides too, but those are just the portions that were bad.